Kakadosh Boker Tov, we're continuing with halachot of Pesach. We're just finishing Siman Taf Lamed Gimel, where Maran brings down in Sif Aleph, המכבד חדרו ב-13 בניסן ומכוון לבדוק חמץ ולבערו ונזהר שלא להכניס שם עוד חמץ, אף על פי כן צריך לבדוק בליל ה-14, which means a very interesting halacha. Imagine what we do, and that's the minhag by a lot of people, they do spring cleaning beforehand. What exactly is spring cleaning? Again, spring cleaning is not Pesach cleaning, but they'll come and they'll start coming and cleaning the entire house, from the beginning, from the top, from the roof, downwards, and they come and they clean everything. And now you come the night of Bedikat Hametz, Kal Chamira, which is going to be on the Sunday night, and now you think to yourself, listen, what do I really have to do? How much do I already have to do? It's actually, I've already done everything. I was careful that I made sure that nobody brought chametz anywhere else. So therefore, when I'm going to come to the night of Pesach, really be'emet, the Kal Chamira, I'm going to check only for those 10 pieces of bread that I put out, and that's it. But I'm not really going to do anything. Says Maran, it's incorrect. Why? Because even if a person did do so, now if you realize, Maran actually brought down the Lashon that he was doing it on the 13th of Nisan, and he had kavanah for Bedikat Hametz, which means he had the kavanah in order to do this, and then he comes and he says, and he was careful not to bring the chametz in. Here the Mishnah Berurah is already telling you, lo mibai bestam shen chizkato mitkabed, el afilu mechaven leshem bedika lo mehani. Which means if stam were just cleaning, and that's what the majority of people are doing, they're just cleaning, so then for sure it doesn't work. But even if you're cleaning and you have the kavanah that you're doing it for Bedikat Hametz, it does not help. And that's why here Ovadia brings down in Chazon Ovadia that still, even if we did spring cleaning the entire house, the night of Bedikat Hametz, we have to do a proper Bedikah. We cannot just do something very, very chafif, very quick and very superficial. We have to do a proper Bedikat Hametz on the night of Kal Chamira. Immediately afterwards, and that's already Siman Taf Lamed Dalet Sif Aleph, Maran says that after the Bedikah, we have to be very careful with the chametz that we found. So if you remember, yesterday we already brought down that when you're taking these 10 breads, first of all, whoever's hiding them for you, make sure that they write down where they're hiding them. Because usually what happens is the children hide it, and then all of a sudden, right, they hid it so well, you can't actually find it. Because again, obviously, it's not that you're just coming and you're putting it behind the doors or things like that. You're actually hiding it. So sometimes my children have put it even inside the etrog box, right? Which means that you come and you have an etrog box of the silver, whatever it is, things like that, that you're looking all over the place to make sure that there's no chametz. So what happens? I always get a phone call, Rabbi, I can't find the 10th piece, or I can't find something. So now you're going to have a problem. So first of all, make sure you write down where it is. Where are you hiding the 10 pieces? Number 2, make sure every single piece is less than a kazait. Because even if it is that you're not going to find it, since it was going to be less than a kazait, you can still do bitul, and therefore there won't be a problem. Number 3, make sure you wrap it up properly. And again, not with niyar kesef, not with foil, because foil will not burn later. So therefore afterwards, when you're going to throw it in the fire, you want it to burn. So first, sure, you're going to make sure that you're going to put it in, let's say, for example, paper towel, and then you put a little piece of tape or whatever, but make sure it says Maran, you're careful with it afterwards. Because if after the Bedikat Hametz you come, and now you lose a piece, or something goes on with it, you're going to have to do it again. So therefore, it says Maran in Sif Aleph, after the Bedikah, you have to be very careful to make sure that nothing's going to happen with these pieces of bread. For example, whether it's an akhbar is going to take it, or any other thing that all of a sudden it's going to get lost, but if not, you're going to have a problem. The last halakha that we'll mention is going to be Siv Bet. And obviously this we could actually take another 2 shurim, but we'll do today and then we'll continue tomorrow. After Bedikat Hametz, immediately in the night time, we do bitul. What do we say? We say Kal Chamira Teiteh bar shutiv de la chaziteh ulav yarteh libatem v'leyaveh kafra dara. Now what does that mean exactly? If you're saying it in Aramaic, it's Chamira, because Chamira includes Chametz and Seor, which is the Chametz and 11. However, though, if you're saying it in Hebrew, and that's what actually is brought down, you have to actually say both. That's why he says here, the Ramah, V'im amaro b'lashon hakodesh kal chamira, it's going to be kolel chametz v'seor. But in any other language, you have to mention the chametz and the seor separately. So chamira is an inclusive language for any type of a chametz, whether it's going to be chametz and seor. However, if you say it in Hebrew, you have to actually spell it out. Or in English, you're going to have to spell it out. Now, the Ramah brings down, you have to say it in a language that you understand. So that's why the minhag was always to do it in Aramaic. And then if we do not understand Aramaic, obviously what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do it in a different language. In that language, we will have to express specifically the difference between chametz and seor. We say it 3 different times. The difference between the first one and the second one, which we're going to speak about tomorrow, is that right now in the night, it's only the things that you did not see. Because you're not doing bitul on that which you just found. Because if you do bitul on that which you just found, so then tomorrow you're going to do serifat chametz on what? It's not yours. So therefore in the nighttime you're only doing telah chaziteh udlav yarteh, something that I didn't see. That's what you're doing the bitul on. In the morning, it's the chaziteh udla chaziteh, tivyarteh udla vyarteh. But in the nighttime, it's only going to be that fact. So therefore, again, these are just different things. Blina, tomorrow we'll speak about the hefker, adding in once, and we'll speak about other concepts also tomorrow, B'ezrat Hashem.